Sarah, let's get married, you and me, right now! I know this is sudden, but I had to reach out. The marriage we couldn't have back then. Let's do it now, even if it's late. I've changed, Sarah. I'm not the same person I was. Please say something.
Huh? Ken? Is this really you, after all this time? Why are you messaging me out of nowhere? How did you even get this number?
Yes, it's me! I've missed you so much!
Ken, I haven't heard from you in a decade. Not a single word. And now suddenly you want to get married? This doesn't make any sense.
I know it seems crazy, but I've never stopped loving you. Every relationship I've had since you... None of them compared. No one understood me like you did. You were always the one, the only one who really knew me. I was such an idiot of a man, throwing away someone as wonderful as you. But I'll never make such a stupid choice again. I swear I'll make you happy, Sarah.
Wait, what's this all about? You suddenly contact me and start saying all this. Don't you have that rich woman you left me for 10 years ago? I heard you married a female doctor and were living happily as a house husband. That's what you wanted, right? What happened to your perfect life?
Oh, so you know about me. That means you must still have feelings for me. You've been waiting for me to come back all this time. I knew you couldn't forget about us. Our connection was too special to forget. It was meant to be. It must be fate. Don't worry, Sarah. I've already divorced the doctor wife. She's my ex-wife now. I divorced her so I could remarry you. I did it all for you. For our second chance, for the life we were meant to have.
What? You got divorced? After all that drama when you left me for her? Why are you really contacting me? What's really going on here?
Sure, at first it was an ideal life of luxury without any financial worries, but that only lasted a moment. It wasn't happiness, it was a miserable marriage. She turned out to be a horrible woman who had no problem breaking promises. When our marriage started, my ex-wife said I'd never have to work, that I could be a house husband forever, that I could pursue my dreams. But then suddenly, after she turned 35, everything changed.
I really don't need to hear about your marriage problems.
But you need to understand why I'm coming back to you. Please, just hear me out. My ex-wife started saying she wanted kids, wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, and that I should work instead, after years of promising I'd never have to. How can someone completely flip their stance 180 degrees like that, after all these years of supporting my lifestyle? It's not fair. She betrayed everything we agreed on. But now I see it was all meant to be. Everything led me back to you. This is our second chance. Don't you see? We can start over now. We can have the life we always dreamed of, just you and me, like it was supposed to be.
I don't care about your domestic situation, but I'm not getting back together with you. Sorry, but I'm already married. I have a wonderful husband, so I'll pass on you. I've moved on with my life. You should do the same. Find someone else to support you, because it won't be me. So please stop messaging me about this.
What? No, that can't be true. After everything we had? You're just saying that to hurt me, to punish me for the past. This isn't like you, Sarah. The Sarah I knew would never be so cruel.
I'm saying no thank you to a jerk who cheated on me with a doctor when we were engaged. Have you forgotten that part? Did you forget how you ended things? Do you know how much that hurt?
That was a mistake! I was young and stupid! Please give me another chance, I know better now!
If you want to continue being a house husband so badly, hurry up and find your next host to parasitize. I've built a warm home with a husband I truly love, someone who actually respects me.
Come on, don't say things like that, Sarah! You must be happy I came back! Deep down you must have been waiting, hoping I'd realize my mistake. It's not good to hide your feelings with lies. We were meant to be together.
What? These aren't lies. Why would I lie about being married? You need to stop this.
Because you're afraid to admit your true feelings. I can read between the lines, Sarah. I know what you really want.
I'm happily married to a wonderful man who has never betrayed me. End of story. Please respect that.
I know the real reason you're acting this way, why you're pushing me away. Don't act tough when you're grieving the loss of an important family member. You need someone who can be there for you right now. Someone kind-hearted like me who understands your loss. So stop being stubborn and just marry me. I understand what you're going through. This must be such a difficult time. Let me help you through it.
Wait, hold on. What exactly do you know? How do you know anything about my family?
Your dad passed away, right? I heard he was diagnosed with cancer and died soon after. I'm so sorry for your loss. It must have been devastating. You were always so close to him.
No way. How do you know about my father? Who told you this?
I have my ways of knowing what's happening in your life. I never stopped caring about you, even after all this time. I needed to know you were okay. I wanted to reach out sooner.
That doesn't explain how you know about my father. This is really creeping me out. You need to tell me how you got this information.
Oh, poor thing. Your father was the most important person in your world after losing your mother early in life. But don't worry, Sarah. From now on, I'll be here for you. When you want to cry, you can cry on my chest whenever you want. Let me be there for you now. You don't have to face this alone. You need someone to lean on right now.
You have no right to talk about my father or anything about my family. You gave up that privilege when you walked away 10 years ago, when you betrayed us.
I just want to help you through this. You shouldn't be alone. Grief can make people do strange things, make bad decisions. I know how hard it must be losing both parents now.
No thanks. I appreciate your concern, but I definitely don't need your chest. If you feel sorry for me, please just stop contacting me. I want to mourn my father peacefully on my own. I don't have time to deal with an ex-boyfriend from the past, especially one who's trying to use my grief. This is a private time for family. I don't need your sympathy.
Sarah, don't push me away. I know you're hurting now. I can feel your pain through these messages, the loneliness in your words. You're not thinking clearly. Sarah, it's dangerous to bear your grief alone. You shouldn't isolate yourself like this. Let me help you through this difficult time. I know what it's like to lose someone. We can heal together.
Don't you still get it? I already told you I'm married. Why won't you listen? Do you not understand what that means? I have a family of my own now. People who actually care. I'm not alone, so I'm fine. Well then, goodbye. Hey, Sarah. How long do you plan to stay alone at your family home? It's been a month since the funeral. Margaret, I know it's been a while. I'm sorry for worrying you. I just need some time. A month is more than a while. I'm sorry. I'm still sorting through the house. I'm still having trouble accepting Father's death, so I think I want to stay here cleaning for about another month. What? Another month? You can't be serious. That's too long to be alone. There's just so much to sort through. Every item has a memory attached. Sometimes I find myself just sitting and remembering. It's so hard to let go. Sarah, you need to come home. Margaret, I'm sorry. I just need more time. Everything here reminds me of him. What a fragile daughter-in-law you are. Staying alone at your family home will only make your heart weaker. Listen, you have a husband and children, a family who needs you. Even though we live together, I can't have you staying at your family home forever. I need my cooking partner back. Who else will tell me when I've added too much salt? I'm sorry. I just need a little more time. It's hard to let go. Sometimes I think I hear his voice. You've been saying that for weeks now. Time isn't going to make this any easier. Being alone with memories won't help. Your father wouldn't want you isolating yourself like this. He'd want you to be with family. Anyway, come back here quickly. Listen, this is a mother-in-law's order. Come home soon and make dinner.
Sarah, let's get back together after all. Marry me. I can't live without you. We belong together. I've been thinking about you every day, every minute, every second. I dream about our future together, the life we could have. Please, respond. I know you're reading these.
Ken, you again? I thought I told you to stop contacting me. Why can't you take no for an answer?
But I can't stop thinking about you. You're all I think about every minute of every day.
I told you I'm already married. This isn't a stubborn lie. I'm really married. How many times do I have to say it? What will it take to make you understand? Stop messaging me. Please, just leave me alone.
Well, actually, I heard about that too. I know about your marriage situation. I asked our mutual acquaintances and heard that you really did get married. I know everything now.
What? Then why can't you give up on me already? If you know I'm married, why are you still trying to pursue me? What more do I need to say to make you understand? How much clearer can I be?
But that doesn't change anything. Marriage isn't forever. I know it's not what you want, not what you deserve. You deserve better than this. I actually heard my precious ex-girlfriend is being bullied by her mother-in-law and living a hellish life under the same roof. I can't just stand by and watch, not when you're suffering. Sarah, just come running into my arms. I can rescue you from this situation. You don't have to suffer anymore. I'll take you away from all this. Let me save you. I'll protect you.
What are you talking about? Who's telling you these things? Have you been stalking me? Are you following me?
I have my sources. So you got married, but you're living with your in-laws in their house under their rules. And I hear your mother-in-law is really harsh on you, makes you cook and clean, they make you do all the housework and constantly criticize you, control your every move, and your husband doesn't help you at all. He just watches and lets it happen. Some husband he is. It must be exhausting living under such control. No freedom, no independence. That kind of marriage life isn't right. You deserve so much better. I would never let you be treated that way. I'd protect you.
Well, your sources are wrong. I don't know who you heard this from, but my married life isn't wrong. I'm living peacefully and happily, so don't worry. You have completely misunderstood everything. Please stop making assumptions about my life. You don't know anything about my family or my happiness. You're just imagining things.
Sarah, you don't have to pretend anymore. I understand why you're scared to leave, why you feel trapped. I can protect you now, give you freedom. I'm not the same person I was. I'm stronger now. How can you think it's happy and peaceful when you're being abused by your mother-in-law? When you're living like a servant? Don't tell me you've already been brainwashed. They've gotten into your head. This won't do. I can't let this continue. I need to save you quickly. You're just defending your abuser. I need to rescue you before they break your spirit completely. Don't worry, I have prepared everything for our new life together. A fresh start away from their control.
Are you insane? Nobody is abusing me. Stop making up these stories.
I've already got divorce papers and marriage registration forms all filled out, just waiting for you to sign. Just bring your husband's seal and come to me secretly. I'll take care of everything else. Let's file for divorce and submit our marriage registration right away. I've thought it all through. I've planned everything for us. Then you'll be free, Sarah. Free to be with me, like we were meant to be from the beginning. We can start our new life together. Just trust me on this.
What? Are you insane? Why would I do that? Have you lost your mind? This is completely delusional. No, I'm really happy. Stop creating this victim narrative for me.
Don't worry, Sarah. I'll definitely make you happy, and I'll protect you from that mean mother-in-law. You'll never have to see her again. Guess what? I've even prepared a house for you. That's how serious I am about marrying you. You'll never have to worry again. I've thought of everything, every detail.
Huh? You prepared a house? What are you talking about? What have you done? You actually bought a house? Without even talking to me? Are you crazy?
I built a house worthy of our new life together. It's perfect. $1 million mansion with a garden in Greenview, a quiet residential area with good security. I'm sure you'll love it. It's perfect for us. I picked everything with you in mind. It has everything you ever wanted.
You're kidding. Wait. You're saying that you actually built a house for us to live in and spent $1 million on it without even talking to me? Wait. I'm having trouble keeping up with this conversation. You've never had any money. This doesn't make any sense.
Starting our reconciliation in an apartment would be uncool, right? So I went ahead and built it. Only the best for you. I wanted to show you how serious I am. This proves my dedication.
Where did a house husband like you get that kind of money? Oh, don't tell me you got that much in the divorce settlement. Did your ex-wife give you that much? Is that why you divorced her? Because you've never had this kind of money before. Not even close.
What are you talking about? Even with the doctor wife, I didn't get that much in the settlement. But that doesn't matter now. Our future is what matters. Money isn't important, just us being together.
Then where did the house money come from? How did you prepare $1 million? A house husband like you shouldn't even be able to pass a loan screening right now. You haven't worked in years. You have no income. This doesn't add up. No bank would give you that kind of loan, not with your history.
Well, there's your inheritance, right? The money your father left. The interest rate is really high, but I somehow got approved for the loan. The bank believed in our future, so just pay it off in full with your inheritance later. It'll be easy to pay off. You have more than enough. Think of it as an investment in our future.
What? Wait a minute. My inheritance? What are you talking about?
Though the bank really took advantage of me, they put a 15% interest rate just because I'm unemployed. Can you believe that? That's going too far, don't you think? They're practically robbing me. But it's worth it for our future together. It will all work out. Love conquers all obstacles. Once we're together and you help me pay it off with your money.
How do you know about any inheritance? Who told you about this? This was private family information. How could you possibly know about this? Have you been spying on me?
What do you mean, what inheritance? You inherited it after your dad passed away. He had several life insurance policies, savings, land, the house, too. You inherited $5 million, right? That's more than enough. I'm really envious of you. It's quite impressive, actually. Your father planned really well. He made sure you'd be taken care of.
No way. Why? How do you know how much I inherited? And even the details of the inheritance? The exact amount? I only told my husband and family about this. No one else should know. This was completely private. How could you possibly know all these details? Have you been spying on me? Following me? I can't believe this. This is terrifying.
Don't be so surprised. Actually, your dad was hospitalized at my ex-wife's hospital. Such a coincidence, right? When I went to deliver something she forgot, I happened to find your dad was hospitalized there, and you were there visiting too.
What? You were there? At the hospital?
I overheard your dad talking to you about the inheritance, about the money. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I couldn't help overhearing. The walls were so thin. But I see now that it was fate, bringing us back together like it was meant to be.
What? I can't believe this. You're saying that you were at the hospital and you were eavesdropping on our private conversation? That's disgusting. You invaded our privacy. Those were my last private moments with my father. How could you?
Well, it's your fault for carelessly talking, even if it was a private room. I managed to hear everything by listening carefully, every detail. But I never expected him to pass away so soon after that. Even I was shocked when I heard the news. But don't worry, I'll help you manage it. I truly am sorry for your loss, though. I was just looking out for you, making sure you were okay, like I always have, because I care.
So when you heard I inherited a large sum, you came asking to get back together. That's why you divorced your wife, too, planning to move on to me next. I see. It all makes sense now. This was never about me at all. You're just after my inheritance.
I'm not moving on. I'm just coming back to you. This is destiny. The universe brought us back together. We can make all our dreams come true now.
You're nothing but a hyena, hearing about my father's death and coming after the inheritance. You make me sick. How dare you use my father's death like this? How dare you eavesdrop on his final days?
Come on, it's just $1 million out of your $5 million. And it's not a wasteful purchase since it's a house for us to live in together. Don't be so stingy. It's a small price for happiness. Think of it as an investment in our future. Think of what your father would want.
I don't understand how someone can try to use another person's inheritance like it's their own. Looks like all those years as a house husband have completely melted your brain. You've lost all sense of reality. You've become delusional.
Even someone like me is better than a mean mother-in-law and a husband who won't protect you. At least I care about your happiness. I'm thinking about your future. Let's get married quickly. All you have to do is take my hand and come live in the mansion together. It'll be perfect, just like we always dreamed.
Do you need something from my daughter-in-law? I've been reading these messages for quite some time now. I'm very interested in what you have to say.
Huh? Who is this? Why are you using Sarah's phone? This is between Sarah and me, a private matter. Why are you interrupting our private conversation? Please leave us alone.
Can't hyenas read English? I'm asking what business you have with my precious daughter-in-law. My daughter-in-law who just lost her dear father, who's grieving. Why do you keep persistently contacting her when she's repeatedly rejected reconciliation with you? What business do you have repeatedly contacting her? Especially at a time like this. What's your real purpose? I want an explanation, now, and make it good. I'm waiting.
Hey, I don't know who you are, but this is a private matter between Sarah and me. Our history, our relationship. You have no right to interfere. Stay out of this, please. Put Sarah back on. This doesn't concern you. This is about us.
You really have some other motive, don't you? I can see right through you. Something involving money, perhaps? Something about an inheritance? You seem very interested in my daughter-in-law's finances.
What? Who are you? This has nothing to do with you. Stop interfering in our business.
I'm the mean mother-in-law who lives with Sarah, the one you've been spreading lies about, the one who's supposedly making her life miserable.
Mother-in-law? You're the one who's been making Sarah's life miserable. You're the real problem here.
If you have something to say to the mean mother-in-law, say it quickly. Both Sarah and I are busy every day. We don't have time to deal with hyenas anymore. If you have something real to say, hurry up and just say it. I'm waiting, and my patience is limited.
You have no right to interfere. Real or not, I just want to get back together with Sarah to save her. If you're the mean mother-in-law I've heard about, this makes things easier. Let Sarah go. Release her immediately. She's not your free punching bag. I won't let you bully her anymore. She deserves to be free. You can't keep controlling her. I know how you treat her. I've heard all about your abuse.
Interesting perspective you have there. Tell me more about what you think you know, about our family. I'm quite curious about these stories you've invented, these fantasies you've created. How disgusting for a hyena to act like a hero. I might be a sharp-tongued, mean mother-in-law, but I don't abuse my daughter-in-law. Unlike some people, I actually care about Sarah's happiness. I've been here supporting her through everything. Where were you when she needed support?
Stop lying, you old hag. I've heard all about it. You're always cold to your daughter-in-law, Sarah. Make her do all the housework. You're just using her like a servant. You criticize everything she does. You're just trying to protect your control over her, your power over her.
Is that what you think? How interesting. I see you're quite the storyteller. Creating such elaborate fantasies. I might be harsh with my words, but I care about Sarah more than anyone, like she's my own daughter, in fact. I love her so much it hurts to even look at her, especially now when she's grieving. She's part of our family, but you wouldn't understand that kind of love. All you understand is money and manipulation.
You're just saying that now because you're trying to cover your tracks, but I know the truth. I see through you. You can't fool me.
Besides, we've heard about you too. Sarah's ex-fiancé who ended things in the worst way possible, left her for money. She's been consulting with us about how troubled she is by your repeated attempts at reconciliation. My son and I have been discussing what we can do about it. We know everything about what you did to her.
Sarah consulted with you people? She would never do that. You're making her tell you these things. You're forcing her, just like you force everything else. I know your type.
As a result, we decided to leave this to a lawyer. My son knows an excellent lawyer, top of their field. Apparently, they're very strong with stalking cases.
Stalking? This is ridiculous! You're gonna treat me like a stalker? I'm just expressing my feelings to the woman I love!
The woman who has rejected you multiple times, yet you keep contacting her again and again, building houses without permission. If we receive any more contact after today, we'll take serious action. This is your final warning. Never approach our precious daughter-in-law again. We will protect her. Unlike you, we actually love her, and we have the means to back up our warnings. Remember that.
You can't stop me from expressing my feelings. I have a right to talk to her.
What an insensitive man you are, not reading the atmosphere when she's grieving her father's death. Please, leave Sarah alone. At least give her time to mourn the deceased. If you really love her, you should understand at least that much.
But what about the mansion I built? I did it all for her. I went into debt for her. You can't just ignore that.
Like I care about that. Go gather house husbands from across the country and make it a share house or something.
Hey, Sarah. You're really being bullied, aren't you? That old hag is lying about caring for you, right? She's just pretending to care.
You're an idiot for still contacting me after getting that warning from her.
I'm genuinely worried about you. That woman is clearly controlling you. You can't trust her.
Then I'll answer you. I'm truly being cared for. Margaret just has a harsh way of speaking, but she's a very kind person. I guess you could call her a tsundere. She's been there for me through everything. She's the family I needed.
What? This isn't possible! She's brainwashed you completely! You need to wake up!
She even approved of me wanting to stay at home for a while after my dad's funeral. Thanks to that, I could sort through the inheritance at my own pace. But I got too relaxed, and before I knew it, a month had passed. She was worried I might follow after my father. She was so kind that she frantically contacted me to come home. She gave me space when I needed it, and support when I needed that. She knew exactly what I needed.
But she always orders you around like a boss! I heard she constantly nags you while you're cooking, right?
I've never been nagged at. We just enjoy cooking together. Margaret always calls me because she says it's lonely cooking alone. We spend hours sharing recipes and stories.
What? That can't be true! You're defending her?
I love Margaret so much. She's always thinking about me. I really love her. She's the family I needed after losing Dad. She helped me heal.
Don't be fooled. That kindness must be aimed at the inheritance. They must be after your father's inheritance. Why else would she act so nice? People only care about money, just like your father's insurance policies.
Look who's talking. You built a house counting on the inheritance. At least be honest about your own motives. You're pathetic.
This is different because it's a house for you and me. But those in-laws must be planning to use it as they please. They're pretending to be kind while aiming for your $5 million inheritance. They're just waiting to get their hands on it. They're manipulating you. Can't you see that?
There's no way Margaret would think about that, because she has more assets than what I inherited. She doesn't need my money. She never has, and never will.
What? More than your inheritance? That's impossible! No one has that much money!
Margaret is a huge landowner. She owns lots of apartment buildings and office buildings, so my inherited money is just pocket change to her.
What? That old hag is such a wealthy person? This changes everything!
So there's no need to worry about my inheritance. You'll have to figure out how to pay for that $1 million house by yourself. I want nothing to do with it.
Help me, Sarah! Oh, my house! The mansion I built! The property value has crashed and I'm in huge debt! Please, I'm desperate! You have to help me!
What?
I panicked and put it up for sale since you wouldn't pay for it, but they're saying the land value has crashed and it won't sell for $1 million. They're saying $700,000 is the best I can get, even if I try hard. I'm ruined. Everything is falling apart. The real estate agent says nobody wants to buy in that area.
So you're $300,000 in the red? That's quite a hole you've dug yourself. That's what happens when you make reckless decisions. Actions have consequences.
They say hospitals and schools are closing due to financial problems. They say the land prices keep falling because of that. I never heard anything about this happening when I built it.
You should have known about these things before building. I feel sorry for you, but research is essential for big purchases. You're also responsible for neglecting that. This is basic common sense. Any reasonable person would have checked these things. You brought this on yourself.
How could a mere house husband do that kind of research? I just bought it because I found cheap, spacious land, and the real estate agent recommended it.
What an incredible way to justify yourself, still refusing to take responsibility.
Please, Sarah, buy this house from me for $1 million, or even your rich mother-in-law could do it. If she has money, she could buy it out of sympathy. Think of it as helping someone in need and buy my mansion.
Like hell I care, you idiot. Anyway, I'm going to the police about you now. You broke the warning and kept contacting me repeatedly. We warned you about this. You brought this on yourself.
The police? You can't be serious!
First, we'll have a certified letter sent to you, and then I'll go to the police with the lawyer. We have records of all your messages. Every single one.
Hey, wait a minute! You're not planning to have me arrested, are you? I'm just talking with an ex-girlfriend! This is between us! Don't involve the police! We can work this out!
You probably won't get arrested for just this, but it's good to have a record of consulting with the police. That way, if anything happens, it'll be overwhelmingly in our favor. And if you keep this up, it will become a criminal matter. Your choice.
What? You're being cruel! Please, I'll stop. Just help me with the house!
Well then, goodbye. Thanks to my caring mother-in-law and husband, I'm happy today too. I hope you can find happiness like mine soon. And after that, Ken, who was troubled with disposing of his heavily indebted mansion, ended up getting back together with his ex-wife, the female doctor. The doctor apparently agreed to pay for the mansion, but on the condition that Ken would pay for all living expenses going forward. And if they had children, she would become a stay-at-home mom. As a result, Ken now works at a company that pays well but is extremely demanding and quite toxic. The sudden shift from being a house husband coupled with the stress has made him lose so much weight that people worry he might be ill. And just recently, the doctor announced her pregnancy, so now he has to earn not only living expenses but also save for the child's education costs.
So you're my brother's fiancé. I know this is sudden, but do you have a moment?
Oh, are you Tom's sister?
Yes, I'm Katie. I need to talk to you about something important.
Nice to meet you. Tom has told me a lot about you.
Has he? What exactly did he tell you?
Just that you're very accomplished and close to his age.
Great. Well, I heard you're coming to our house this weekend for the engagement meeting. Before that, there's something I want to ask you.
Oh, you know about that? Yes, I'm looking forward to meeting everyone.
Yeah, forget all the niceties. Before that happens, we should clear some things up.
What would you want to ask me? I'm home right now, so I have time.
Good. First things first. Where did you study?
My university?
Yes, I heard from my brother that you're about my age. Which university did you graduate from? It's not Harvard, is it?
Harvard? No way, that would be impossible for me. I went to a local state university.
Oh, that's a relief then. Now I can relax.
Relax? What do you mean? Would there have been a problem if I was from Harvard?
Don't ask unnecessary questions.
I'm just curious why my university matters so much to you.
Shut up! Just answer my questions and keep quiet. Don't say unnecessary things.
I'm sorry, but that's quite rude. We've only just met.
Listen carefully. Our family has certain standards.
Standards?
You should feel honored my brother even considered someone like you.
Someone like me?
From a state university, usually we only associate with people from top institutions.
I don't see why that matters if Tom and I care about each other.
It matters a lot. Anyway, see you this weekend. Even though we're the same age, I'm still your fiancé's sister. I outrank you, so watch how you speak to me.
I hope we can have a more pleasant conversation when we meet in person.
Just remember your place, and don't mention this conversation to my brother.
Why not?
Because I said so. You'll understand soon enough.
I should probably let Tom know about this.
Don't you dare! If you tell him, you'll regret it.
Are you threatening me?
Consider it friendly advice from your future sister-in-law.
I see.
Good. Don't forget what I said about your place in this family.
I won't forget this conversation, that's for sure.
Long time no see, Emma. Are you free right now? I have a small favor to ask.
Seems like today's the day for requests.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. Just had an interesting conversation earlier.
Everything okay?
Yeah, just some wedding planning stuff. What's the favor? I'll help if I can.
Actually, we're planning a reunion for our college club members. Would you like to join, Emma? We're trying to get everyone together.
A reunion? That sounds wonderful. When are you thinking?
We're looking at next month. Most of the old group can make it.
Of course I'll join. I'm happy you invited me. I miss everyone.
Remember all those late-night study sessions in the club room?
How could I forget? Those memories got me through some tough times.
It feels like an age ago. I'll let you know once we finalize the details.
And I hate to ask, but could you contact Katie? That's actually the favor I wanted to ask. Katie? Yes, you remember her, right? Always keeping to herself. Of course I remember. We were in the same department and major. Right, but she never showed up to circle activities and didn't hang out with anyone. Nobody has her contact info. She was quite distant back then. That's putting it mildly. Did you ever figure out why? Not really. I tried talking to her a few times, but she always seemed uncomfortable. But she was still technically a club member, so it would be sad not to invite her. If you know how to reach her, could you invite her? Actually, I do have a way to contact her. Really? How did you manage that? It's kind of a long story, but I have her on social media. That's perfect. Could you reach out to her? Leave it to me. I'll ask her. You're a lifesaver. Think she'll actually come? Hard to say, but I'll try my best. Thanks. Let me know how it goes. I'll message her right away. Good luck. Hope she's changed since college. We'll see about that. Hi, Katie. Long time no see. Sorry for the sudden message. Our old college club is planning a reunion. Could you let me know if you're interested? We'd love to have you join us. Sarah from the club asked me to reach out to you specifically. Remember her? I guess you're not using this account anymore.
Take that, you stupid woman! How dare a third-rate university graduate try to marry my brother? Someone like you could never be good enough to marry into our family of academics. Get out and never show your face again!
That's cruel, Katie. Throwing water at me during an engagement meeting? And I already told you the other day that I went to a state university.
A third-rate one? I didn't realize it was such a bottom-tier school.
You seemed fine with it during our chat.
I looked up your university's ranking. It's worse than I thought.
Is that why you threw water at me? Because of rankings?
Even state schools can have decent rankings, but yours is literally the kind where you just need to be able to write your name to get in.
Excuse me?
Do you know how prestigious our family is? My brother is such a brilliant student that he went to university abroad. I'll never accept someone like you marrying my precious brother.
You keep mentioning prestige, but I met Tom while volunteering abroad.
Volunteering? What a joke!
Sure, my university's rankings weren't that high, but they had a strong focus on volunteer work, which really appealed to me.
Volunteer work?
That's why I chose to go there, and it holds precious memories for me. It hurts to hear you talk about it like that.
You don't understand anything. Stupid people can't help others.
That's a terrible thing to say.
Low-ranked university graduates always brag about that kind of thing. It only has meaning when brilliant people like me, a Harvard graduate, do it.
What? Katie, you went to Harvard?
Oh, didn't I mention that? Yes, I'm a Harvard graduate. Though that's just normal in our family of academics.
Family of academics?
Let me educate you about our family's standing. Our parents run multiple companies and travel internationally.
Go on.
My brother studied abroad and is now an elite at a top international firm. And I was called a prodigy since childhood and graduated from Harvard. A third-rate university graduate just isn't suitable to be a wife in such an accomplished family.
So that gives you the right to throw water at me and try to drive me away? I was really shocked and hurt.
So what? Someone as stupid as you wouldn't understand why that was necessary.
What?
Let me make this very clear. Low-class people should marry other low-class people. How dare someone as stupid as you get engaged to my precious brother?
I won't break up with Tom just because you say so.
Break up with him immediately and never come near my brother again.
But
don't you understand? Even though we're the same age, once you marry my brother, you'll be my sister-in-law. A low-education nobody is completely unsuitable to be the sister-in-law of a Harvard graduate like me.
A nobody?
Yes, a nobody. Compared to me, you're like an insect. I'm not just any Harvard graduate, you know.
Is that so?
Let me tell you about my incredible achievements. I lived alone all through high school.
That must have been difficult.
Our parents were always traveling abroad, and my brother went abroad for school too. In the midst of all that, I managed living alone while studying and got into Harvard.
Really?
I'm nothing like a pampered baby who lived comfortably while attending a bottom-tier university.
If that's true, it is impressive.
Huh? Of course it's true. I'm from a family of geniuses, so this kind of thing is natural for me.
Even now as a working adult, I find it challenging to balance living alone with my job.
That's because you're weak.
So managing that in high school, especially while preparing for Harvard, that must have been incredibly difficult. I can't even imagine how hard the Harvard entrance exams must have been.
Of course someone average like you couldn't understand. But since I'm from a family of geniuses, the entrance exams were a breeze.
Tell me more about these exams.
I didn't even open a textbook until the day before the test.
Wow, that's amazing, Katie. You must be a real genius.
Hey, stop it. Flattery won't get you anywhere, and I still won't accept your marriage to my brother.
Why not?
We don't need a low-education wife. We don't need an embarrassing in-law. You're just going to be the laughing stock of our family.
You know, Katie, long time no see. It's been a while since graduation, hasn't it?
Huh?
I was hoping you'd remember who I was a bit sooner. We were in the same department and club, but maybe you've forgotten about me?
What? The same department?
Rather than forgetting, could it be amnesia? It's strange that you're claiming to be a Harvard graduate when we went to the same state university.
No, that's impossible.
Did you have some kind of serious accident after graduation?
Wait, no way! You were really in the same club? And your name is Emma. Oh, no!
Looks like you've finally remembered. Actually, I contacted you about the club reunion recently, too.
Stop! Please stop!
You didn't even read the message, so I thought maybe you'd changed your account. But seems like my guess was right. I'm glad we could reconnect like this.
No way, no way, no way! Wait, this can't be happening! Why did it have to be you of all people? How could my brother's fiancé be someone who knows me?
We took classes together too, remember? You were always late because you had a habit of oversleeping, and I would get extra handouts for you.
Well...
And things were rough after graduation too, weren't they? When we found out at the last minute that you were short on credits.
Please don't.
Since it was my thesis advisor that you were having trouble with, I helped plead your case. Thanks to that, you were able to get your credits through that 1-month volunteer program.
Why do you remember everything?
How could I forget something so memorable? So why are you pretending none of this happened, Katie?
Well,
Come to think of it, you threw water at me as soon as I mentioned our university's name. Could it be that your parents don't know you went to our state university?
Huh?
Your parents were always abroad, right? Have you been lying to them all this time about going to Harvard? Is that why you tried to drive me away, so I wouldn't expose you?
Please stop talking. I'll explain everything. Just please stop asking questions.
Looks like my guess was right.
Yes, fine, you're right. I've been hiding from my family that I went to our state university. I've been insisting all this time that I went to Harvard.
Why would you do something like that?
Because I got carried away with my newfound freedom when I started living alone.
What?
Both my parents and brother were abroad. A high school student living alone? Of course I went wild.
How wild, exactly?
I stayed up late every night watching TV and skipping school. Before I knew it, I was in my senior year and...
So you couldn't manage both after all.
When I realized it, my test scores and academic ranking had plummeted. Of course I didn't get into Harvard, and I barely got accepted into our state university.
What? You barely got into our school too?
I was so nervous on exam day I could barely write my own name. I didn't know what I was doing.
That must have been rough.
But everyone in my family assumed I'd get into Harvard, and I couldn't tell them the truth. So I just ended up lying about getting into Harvard, and then I couldn't take it back.
Is that why you asked about my university beforehand? To check if your lie would be exposed?
I was sure my brother's girlfriend would be from Harvard, then my lie would have been exposed. I was so relieved when you said you were from a local university, but why did it have to be the same one as me?
There's hundreds of other universities you could have gone to. That's not really my fault. And you know everything about my college days, how I barely attended classes, how I barely got my credits. Why did it have to be you of all people? But now that we're on the same page, I'm warning you. Don't you dare tell my brother.
Too late for that. I've been standing next to Emma reading this whole conversation.
What? Next to Emma? Is this Tom?
So you've been lying to our whole family all this time. And now you're trying to drag my precious fiancé into your lies? That's enough.
No, why are you together? Why did you have to read everything?
Of course we're together. She's my fiancé. Thanks to you, our engagement meeting was ruined, and I was apologizing on your behalf. Then we discover this shocking truth.
Well, it's not like that, brother. I just didn't want to disappoint our family. I wanted to be the daughter everyone could be proud of, so
So you just lied about your education and just kept demanding money, too? Not just tuition, but living expenses and pocket money? You didn't want to disappoint them, so you just demanded $3,000 a month?
Huh? How do you know about the $3,000 monthly allowance?
Our parents consulted me once. They were surprised by how high your tuition and living expenses were.
They did?
Even when I was studying abroad where living costs are higher, I only got $1,000 a month in allowance. I managed with that. So of course our parents would find it strange that you needed $3,000 a month while studying domestically.
Well, that's...
You insisted it was necessary for making memories with friends, for all the drinking parties and gatherings. But from what I heard in Emma's conversation, you never went to any of those.
Shut up! You know I have social anxiety, brother. Even if I wanted to go, I couldn't. I had 0 friends, so I spent all that living expense money on mobile game microtransactions.
Don't you dare act proud about this, you idiot!
I'm not proud,
Our whole family knows about your social anxiety. That's why when our parents consulted me about your living expenses, I defended you.
You did?
I told them that you were trying your best on your own despite being so shy. I asked them to overlook the amount of money you were spending and to support you. I even offered to have my allowance cut to send more to you.
What?
The only reason our parents kept sending that money, despite thinking it was high, was for your sake. They were so happy thinking you finally made friends.
They were?
They wanted to support you enjoying your college life as much as possible.
Dad, Tom.
And yet you kept deceiving our family, piling lie upon lie. And now you've even tried to involve Emma. I'm reporting everything to our parents.
No way. Please don't, brother. Mom and Dad will be furious.
That's your own fault for doing something worthy of their anger. If you hadn't lied from the start, none of us would have cared which university you went to.
But we're known as the brilliant family in our neighborhood. If I told the truth, I'd look like a failure.
You're already living a failure's life.
Huh?
A life where you have to keep lying forever? You better be prepared for that. And once you've calmed down, you'll need to apologize to Emma directly.
Emma, please respond. I need your help. I know you're reading these messages. Please help me. We were classmates, right? We're going to be sisters-in-law. You're the only one I can turn to now.
What?
Tom really told our parents everything. Then they contacted my company on their own and exposed my real education background.
Don't tell me you told your company you were from Harvard, too.
Of course I did. What else could I do?
Katie.
If I said I graduated from Harvard but worked at a small company, my parents would get suspicious. I needed to work at a prestigious place.
So you lied on your resume?
Those companies automatically reject state university graduates, so I had to say I was from Harvard.
No excuse. That's just straight up resume fraud.
You don't understand. I had to maintain the image.
And now?
Because of that, I got fired immediately, and my parents said they don't want to know such an embarrassing daughter. They've disowned me.
That's quite serious.
They've kicked me out of the family home. I have nowhere to go.
Wow, they actually cut family ties?
This is partly your fault, too.
How is this my fault?
If you hadn't exposed me at the engagement meeting.
You exposed yourself by throwing water at me and bragging about Harvard.
I never thought it would turn out like this. Why do I have to suffer so much just for saying I went to Harvard?
Sounds like you haven't reflected on your actions at all.
You don't understand my position. I just played around too much and couldn't get into Harvard.
That's still on you.
But I'm from a family of geniuses, so I had the potential to get into Harvard. What's wrong with claiming to be a Harvard graduate?
You didn't get in because you didn't have the potential. Even after all this, you're not reflecting on what you did.
How dare you?
Katie, you never had the potential or ability to get into Harvard.
What did you say?
You're still not getting it, are you?
That's not true. Please convince my brother. Tell him I'm your important friend and he should forgive me.
Important friend?
We were in the same department and club, weren't we? That means something.
But that was all dark history for you, right? That's why you enthusiastically threw water at me.
Well, I was just panicking. You have to help me.
No, I don't.
Please, I'll apologize properly. I'll never look down on state universities again.
Someone who denies my precious memories and my beloved university can't be my friend.
I'll do anything. Just help me get back into the family.
So goodbye. Try not to lie anymore, okay?
Wait, don't leave me like this.
Tom and I successfully got married. We had a small, intimate wedding ceremony with just close family, but Katie, who had been disowned, didn't show up. She also didn't attend the college club reunion. However, one of our club members who now works at a recruitment agency told us, remember Katie? She's been coming to our agency looking for work, but we're having trouble because she keeps writing Harvard on her resume despite our warnings. It seems she's continuing her life full of lies.
You're fired. I don't need a useless wife like you anymore.
What are you suddenly talking about?
Don't act innocent. You know exactly what you were doing.
No, I really don't understand what this is about.
I'm saying you're fired as my wife. You went behind my back and started dealing with green manufacturing again. I'm the CEO, and I specifically ordered that we stop doing business with them.
Is this about the manufacturing contract? I thought we settled this last week.
Settled? You just ignored my decision completely.
I already explained that cutting them off would only hurt our company. What's wrong with resuming business with them?
What did you say?
You can't seriously be this upset about a standard business negotiation.
Standard? You undermined my authority!
Stop acting like a child, cutting off business just because you got annoyed at their price negotiation request. We can't make our products without their manufacturing plant.
We absolutely can. There are plenty of other factories. Besides, what's wrong with that? Those subcontractors have some nerve asking for a price increase. If we agree, our profits will drop.
The profit drop would be minimal compared to switching manufacturers. We can't just ignore the situation. Everything's getting more expensive. Electricity, materials, everything. Green Manufacturing was trying their best to work with us. They carefully explained their reasons and circumstances.
Are you their spokesperson now? Whose side are you on?
I'm just doing what's best for our company, and they are too.
Shut up! Subcontractors should work themselves to death to keep prices low. That's their job!
What? Do you even hear yourself right now? These are our business partners.
If we just quietly agree to their price increase, they'll start looking down on us. We're doing these small factories a favor by giving them work. We can't let them disrespect us when we're in the superior position.
There's no superior or inferior position with business partners.
You're so naive. This is why women shouldn't be in business.
Excuse me? So you're just going to end our partnership with them? You think that you're in the right because you're a man?
Ha! There are tons of manufacturing plants across the country. We could probably find places that would deliver for even cheaper. Better to cut off disrespectful subcontractors right away.
No other factory can match their quality. Our apparel brand is known for its quality materials and feel. We won't find anyone else who can deliver the high quality we need.
Quality? That's your excuse? Customers won't even notice if the quality drops a bit.
What? Our entire brand is built on quality. You used to understand that.
A cheaper factory is plenty good enough. We can cut costs and increase company profits.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, that's the new policy I've decided as CEO. But you went and ignored my instructions, doing whatever you wanted. Don't get cocky just because you're the CEO's wife.
I've been managing these relationships for years while you play golf. I'm doing this for your company. I'm working hard because this is the important company you built.
If it's for me, then just shut up and do what I say. I shouldn't have made you vice president. We're cutting off that uppity factory and you're fired. Both as VP and as my wife.
Fired as your wife? You mean you're divorcing me?
Yeah, that's right. Now you can't interfere with my company anymore.
Then what's going to happen to this company?
Ah!
You barely even come to the office anymore. I'm practically running the company by myself.
Shut up. When I say divorce, it's divorce. Just go home and sign the divorce papers. Don't show your face at the company again. You think too highly of yourself. The company ran fine before you.
You really want to do this over a manufacturing contract?
The contract is just the last straw. You've been impossible to deal with.
Fine, I can't keep up with you anymore. I'll prepare for the divorce right away.
Good. Have the papers ready by tomorrow.
They'll be on your desk first thing in the morning.
I've been waiting for this moment.
What moment? What are you talking about?
Sarah, congratulations on divorcing Rob, and thank you.
Why are you thanking me? And how do you even know about the divorce already?
Because Rob told me right away. He said now that you finally divorced him, he could marry me.
What?
Don't act so shocked, sis. You never appreciated him anyway. Really, thank you for divorcing him. Now I get to be his wife.
Wait, what? You're saying you two got married?
Yes, we registered our marriage yesterday. Actually, we've been dating for about a year.
What did you say? You've been seeing my husband behind my back for a year?
Don't make it sound so dramatic. Sorry for stealing your husband, sis, but it's kind of your fault I had to steal him, so I'm not really in the wrong here.
What? How is this my fault?
You should have seen this coming, honestly. Because you were always complaining about Rob, Sarah. Every time you came home, you just complain, saying stuff like, I'm tired of being his wife.
Well, yes, I was aware I complained a lot. Home was the only place I could vent. But that doesn't justify what you did.
So I decided to become Rob's wife instead.
What? You planned this from the beginning?
To be honest, I've had my eye on Rob for a while. Being married to a CEO is amazing. And the fact that it's an apparel company makes it even cooler.
You went after your sister's husband for that reason?
It's not just about his position. Well, mostly about his position. If you guys had been a happy couple, I would have given up from the start. But it was the total opposite, so stealing him wasn't a problem, right? The proof is that Rob was totally into dating me.
No way!
You're just jealous because I'm younger and prettier. Actually, he complained about you even more than you did about him. Said you were just a wife but kept butting into work stuff, acting all high and mighty. Said you were aging badly and he wanted to divorce you and marry me soon.
What did you say?
Oh, did that hurt? Well, it's the truth. And then you really did divorce him.
So yesterday's divorce was so you could replace me? I knew our marriage had grown cold, and I thought that was why we were divorcing. I never imagined such betrayal. You're both despicable.
Huh? If the marriage was dead anyway, what's wrong with him having an affair? I'll be happy enough for both of us, Sarah. From now on, I'll enjoy life as the CEO's wife every day.
Oh, so you're going to be the CEO's wife?
That's right. I'll be much better at it than you were. Unlike you, I won't interfere with company business. I can't believe I finally made it. I'm one of the elite now. I got myself a CEO husband.
Ha! He's unemployed, you know. No point lying about it. It's too late to try to become an elite now.
What are you talking about? Rob's the CEO.
Keep believing that if you want.
Hey, stupid woman! Who are you calling unemployed? Don't go spreading nonsense!
What?
Your sister told me what you said, getting desperate now? I know you're bitter about your sister stealing your husband, but that's a pretty pathetic lie. I never thought you'd be this stupid. You really think anyone would believe you?
I'm not lying. You're the one talking nonsense.
What did you say?
You're the one who can't face reality. You dumped all your work on me, cheated with my sister, hid it, and married her. I'm the one who never thought you'd be this stupid.
What? How am I stupid? I'm an entrepreneur who built this apparel company from scratch. Now I'm the CEO of a successful business with 20 stores nationwide. How can you call a successful man like me an unemployed loser?
Because you were fired as CEO.
What?
Need me to say it slower?
Stop joking around. You can't fire a CEO just like that.
No matter how amazing of an entrepreneur, CEO, or success story you were, without a company to run, you're just unemployed. What's wrong with calling you an unemployed loser?
What? When was I fired as CEO? Stop spreading such ridiculous lies. You've lost your mind.
I'm only stating facts. The shareholders meeting just voted to remove you. Check your email. You'll find some interesting reading.
What? My email?
Haven't you checked your email yet? We sent notifications about both the shareholders meeting and the decision.
What's this email about? It says the shareholders unanimously voted to remove me as CEO?
Oh, finally got the memo? Really, not even checking important company emails. I was definitely right to have you removed as CEO.
What's going on here? How can there be a shareholders meeting without the CEO's permission? And how can they decide to fire me when I'm not even there? This is impossible! This has to be fake! You forged this!
That's exactly what a shareholders meeting can do.
What?
Maybe if you'd attended any meetings in the last year, you'd know this. You don't need the CEO's permission to hold a shareholders meeting. It happens when the shareholders demand it, and this time, almost all company shareholders demanded the meeting.
Almost all of them? They wouldn't dare go against me!
We did notify you properly. Normally, you have to announce a shareholders meeting 2 weeks in advance. So I thought you might have some reaction during that time, but you were too busy with your romance with Michelle to notice anything.
You're kidding! I was notified 2 weeks ago?!
Every notification went to your email, the same email you never check. And this morning, the shareholders' meeting successfully took place and voted for your removal. When the majority of shareholders agree, the CEO's opinion doesn't matter. No matter what you say, you're now just an unemployed loser.
This is a setup! You planned this! What? Who voted to remove me? You say the majority is shareholders, but I'm gonna tell them all to change their votes right now!
Once it's decided, it can't be undone. Besides, I personally own 50% of the shares, so it doesn't matter how many people you try to convince to oppose it.
You own 50%?! Why do you have so many shares?
You can't be serious. You forgot something this important? You gave me those shares yourself. Try to remember, it was your idea. When business was booming and we kept expanding to reach 20 stores, you officially made me vice president. That's when you gave me all your shares. Starting to remember now? You said it was to repay me for all my support, but you really just got tired of dealing with the company, didn't you? Come to think of it, that's when you stopped doing any real work.
Whoa, I was busy with expansion plans!
Is that what you call your dates with my sister? Somewhere along the line, you started cheating with my sister. As your wife, it's embarrassing that I never noticed. I worked so hard to support your company, and I grew attached to it. That's why I didn't want to leave the company after the divorce.
You planned this all along! So you stole the company from me? When did you buy off the shareholders?
I didn't buy anyone off. They all chose to support me on their own.
What? Nobody would choose you over me?
Not just the shareholders, but the employees and business partners too. Right after the divorce, I consulted them about the shareholders meeting. They immediately said we should remove you as CEO. The vote just took 2 seconds.
Huh? They're all traitors!
And 1 second later, I was appointed as the new CEO. I'll keep growing this company from now on.
What? You're the new CEO?
Who else would it be after all this?
You can't do this to me!
I didn't do anything. The board voted unanimously.
This is ridiculous, so you just staged a hostile takeover of my company!
But this is what everyone wanted, so nothing we can do about it. This is the shareholders' decision.
No way!
The whole company burst into celebration the moment my appointment as CEO was announced. Rob, you were even more hated than I imagined.
What? Really?
Well, it's not surprising. You treated employees like pawns. Even business partners hated your arrogant attitude. No one's going to love a CEO like that.
But I started this company! I was always the CEO!
And now that chapter is over, and you're unemployed. You better find a job soon, for Michelle's sake.
Huh?
As annoying as she is, she's still my sister. I'd like her to have a happy marriage if possible. Well, good luck to both of you.
You can't just end it like this!
I already did. Don't forget to turn in your company ID.
Hey, Sarah, is what Rob's saying true? Did he really get fired from the company?
Yes, that's right. You'll need to support him from now on.
This has to be some kind of joke.
Not a joke. He's no longer CEO.
But he told me he owned everything.
He lied to you.
No way. This can't be happening. What was the point of stealing him from you then?
Ah, so that's all you cared about?
You don't understand. I had everything planned out.
Well, he did have entrepreneurial talent, so he'll be fine. He could always start another company from scratch.
Start from scratch? Don't be ridiculous. How long would that take? I thought I was going to live the high life as a CEO's wife, but forget it. I'm breaking up with him.
What, after you just got married?
The marriage was a mistake. I need to fix this. There is no point in being married to an unemployed man.
It's such a waste after I went through the trouble of divorcing him. But at least he'll face consequences for the embezzlement.
What? Embezzlement?
Oh, did you think I hadn't noticed? You collaborated with him to use company money however you wanted, right? Now that I'm officially CEO, I'm going to make him take responsibility. And I won't let his accomplice, you, get away either.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, accomplice? I didn't do anything. Rob handled all the money stuff.
Oh, playing dumb? You were mysteriously registered as an executive secretary at our company. With an outrageous salary of $20,000 per month, yet there's no record of you ever actually working.
That was Rob's idea. He said it was normal.
Plus, there were always travel expenses for 2 people, with travel costs reaching $30,000 last year alone. I wonder where you 2 were traveling and what for.
Those were business trips.
Business trips to resorts?
Well, that's...
If these are proven to be fictitious personnel costs, this counts as embezzlement and misappropriation. It might even be considered tax evasion. That could lead to some serious penalties from the government.
Really? But I didn't know it was illegal.
I find that hard to believe. Of course, you'll have to pay back all the embezzled money. If there's additional tax assessment for evasion, you'll both have to pay that too.
Pay it back? How much are we talking about? No, wait. I didn't do any of this. He must have done it all by himself. I knew nothing about it.
There's an employment contract with your signature on it to facilitate the fake personnel costs. Your handwritten signature is right there. That's solid evidence of your cooperation. You can't claim ignorance or non-involvement.
No. Rob told me it was just paperwork.
Even if you did it just because, a crime is still a crime. As the new CEO, I need to handle this properly to maintain authority. And personally, I'll be claiming damages for the affair, too.
I have to pay for that, too? This isn't fair. You can't do this to me.
Of course, just because we're family doesn't mean I'll let this slide. So get ready and prepare yourself for everything that's coming.
Please, sis, can't we work something out?
You should have thought about consequences before stealing my husband.
Please, Sarah, forgive me for being such an idiot. I'll break up with Michelle and get back together with you. Just make me CEO again.
You think it's that simple?
I made a huge mistake. I'll do anything.
Absolutely not. You need to face the consequences as the former embezzling CEO.
I can explain the accounting. But even if you talk about consequences, I don't have money to pay back. Michelle and I spend it all having fun, so we have no savings. How are we supposed to pay back hundreds of thousands of dollars between us?
That sounds like a personal problem.
Can't we work something out? Monthly payments?
Your tears won't help. This is all your own doing. You can pay in installments if needed, but find a job quickly and start paying it back.
Don't make it sound so easy. Who's gonna hire me? The rumors about the company takeover and embezzlement have spread everywhere.
Actually, I might have a solution for you. The CEO of Green Manufacturing, the one you looked down on, said they'd be willing to hire you.
What?
Remember them? The ones you treated like dirt? We just signed a new contract with them. They said they'd hire you because they feel sorry for you. It's minimum wage, but at least you found a job.
What? You can't be serious. Me working for minimum wage and at some subcontractor's factory?
They're being quite generous, considering how you treated them. You don't have to work if you don't want to. There are plenty of people who can replace you.
Huh?
That's what you used to say, right? Well, you were acting all high and mighty, treating the green manufacturing workers who supported our products with such arrogance.
Well, can't you find me an office position at least?
Isn't it wonderful that they're reaching out to help someone like you? Yet you're turning it down. Well then, you'll have to find work on your own.
Wait, sis, can't you at least help me, even if not Rob? We're family, aren't we?
Oh, is that Michelle? I thought you said you were leaving Rob, but you're still together?
I tried to leave, but I have nowhere to go. It's not like I want to be here. I got kicked out of home and have nowhere else to go, so I'm just crashing with him.
Finally got kicked out, huh? Well, that's to be expected when you go after your sister's husband.
Mom and Dad won't even talk to me anymore. I'm really sorry. I'll apologize. I'll work at Green Manufacturing. Please forgive me. Please let me stay at your place. I don't want to stay in a dump like this anymore.
A dump? You mean your beloved husband's home?
How can I call an internet cafe a home?
What? You're staying at an internet cafe?
We can't afford anything else. Rob got kicked out of your house, and I got evicted from the apartment he rented as a company residence. Now we're barely surviving at an internet cafe.
That sounds rough, but I can't think of you as family anymore.
What? Please, sis, I made a terrible mistake.
I'll let you pay the settlement in installments, considering your miserable situation. But I'll never forgive the affair. I'm going to live as if I don't have a sister.
But you can't mean that. We're sisters.
Well, good luck to both of you. If you miss even one payment, I'll demand the full amount immediately. So find jobs quickly and make sure you pay. The manager at Green Manufacturing contacted me to say that Rob and Michelle ended up working there together as entry-level employees. Apparently, they haven't divorced yet and are helping each other pay back their debts. Rob took full night shifts to earn more, while Michelle works at the factory and picks up bar shifts afterward. So far, they've been making their monthly payments on time without any delays. As for me, as the new CEO, the company is doing well and we're looking to open another new store soon.